I live in a small town not that far from El Paso, Texas. Growing up was pretty much kind of chill. I wasn't popular, but I wasn't alone in elementary. And I had friends. Through middle school, I started becoming more popular. High school, I kept to my basics. Hanged out with my friends. Got into a little bit of trouble. But I met this girl. She was beautiful. Green eyes, black hair, beautiful body. We went out for a couple of days. Well, a couple of months. She started to fall in love with me 3 months into our relationship. I didn't mind. I was in love with her from the first time I saw her. Now, she was a Hello Kitty person. I don't like Hello Kitty at all. They understand why people made this doll. But we went to a local flea market, not that far from my house. And I had a couple of bucks for my job that I worked at McDonald's, almost becoming a supervisor there. I worked there ever since I was a freshman. Now, like I said, she's a big Hello Kitty fan. I really couldn't do anything about it. She wanted Hello Kitty and I had to get it for her. We seen this Hello Kitty that she liked. It was not that big, not that small, just average. Wearing a black dress, the eyes that are usually a black dot, I believe, were green, just like her, and a black bow. Now, she fell in love with it, and I couldn't say no to her because she got me a bunch of gifts too. She said, "This gift will top everything that you'll get me." I smiled and was glad because I didn't know what to get her. And I got it for her, not that much, $5. We lived together. That was a good thing. Sucked though, because half the house was covered in Hello Kitty because of her. We lived not that far from downtown. We went back home. We sat down. We started eating. Everything was normal for the past few days, and I forgot all about the Hello Kitty until she brought it out on a movie night. We were watching Eight-Legged Freaks, popular movie growing up, and so we decided to watch it. She got the Hello Kitty and started holding it tighter and tighter and tighter. Then she looked down and realized the Hello Kitty is not supposed to have red patches on it, nor should it be streaming down red liquid. She screamed and threw me the doll. I looked at it and it was bleeding. It was bleeding from the neck. Well, whatever that thing has. The eye just glazed at me. All of a sudden it blinks. I jumped back and dropped the doll. I looked at her and told her we gotta get rid of it. She nodded her head and she agreed. And I went to my car and put the Hello Kitty in the passenger side and started driving. Trying to figure out a place where to dump this freaking doll at. I seen a local canal. I stopped, looked at the doll, smiled, and threw it. In. I didn't look back. I just drove home. Later that night, me and my girlfriend getting ready for bed. She told me how sad she was that we had to get rid of it. I told her if she wanted to be living with a possessed Hello Kitty doll, to be my guest was leaving out of it. She laughed, told me I was crazy, and I just smiled and kissed her goodnight. Around 3 a.m., we heard our window break from the kitchen, and I got up and got out my little pocket knife and walked. I looked towards the kitchen, and the window was broken. Now, I thought an intruder was breaking in, but then I looked down and saw little footprints. Bloody, watery footprints. Immediately, I knew what was going to happen. Somebody cut themselves, walked on the grass to get the blood off, and come inside. But these footprints weren't just an average human. They were much smaller. They were the size of a doll. I looked around the kitchen, and from the corner of my eye, I seen something run into my hallway, and into my room, where my girlfriend slept at. I rushed towards my girlfriend, turned on the light, and nothing was there. I looked at the floor trying to find the blood-soaked pattern on the carpet, but nothing. I woke up my girlfriend and told her, pack some of your clothes, we're leaving. She packed all her things, and I packed all mine. We took the 10 all the way to Los Angeles. Non-stop. We didn't stop to get rest, we just stopped for gas, and that was it. By the time we got to LA, it was already in the afternoon. It was one hell of a ride going over there. Now, we're living comfortably in our new little home. We have a little daughter. Her name is Jessica. Cute little girl. Only 2 years old. Her eyes of her mother. Her chubby little cheeks. Her little nose. She's a Hello Kitty fan. Now, we had to buy everything that my wife had in El Paso and basically bring it here. I had to get everything that I had there brought over here. Now, my daughter was looking through her boxes, her mommy's boxes. She smiled, screamed, and thinking something bad has happened, I ran towards her. I told her what was wrong. She smiled and showed me a Hello Kitty doll. Green eyes, black bow, smiling at me. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. That thing that I threw in the canal is now living at home with me, my wife, and my daughter. And now, it's here, looking at me. It has a knife, and it's coming to me.